Hi everyone, and welcome back to Vestibular Crossing. My name is Sorsha, and I'm so glad you've pulled up a chair today. On this channel, we use cozy gaming as a tool for health, personal accountability, and daily structure. I am in my 50s living with Meniere's disease, and I balance my gaming time with my vestibular therapy. What you will see me doing is 10 minutes rebounding on my mini trampoline and then 10 minutes resting and recovering in my recliner. Today we are working on clearing out the trees at the back of the island, finding out who our third new villager is, and just having a cozy time. It's time to get bouncing. Let's get started. Okay, I will say that I've had a very late start today, and that's because this morning I had a pretty bad vertigo attack and I had to go back to bed for a while. So we're gonna just play this by ear, see how far I can get. My current steps are 1,816. So let's just see how far we can get today. Hello everyone, this is Tom Nook. It's 2:54 p.m. this happy Thursday, July 9th, 2026. Now for today's news, Avalonia gained a new neighbor today, Caroline. I'm not sure I know who Caroline is. I'm sure she will be very busy unpacking today, so consider checking in on her. Now then, I have one more bit of important news to wrap things up. It's so wonderful to see all the enthusiasm for island life. Our population is certainly growing. Avalonia is becoming a rather bustling place. Yes, yes. Our goal, as always, is to provide you all with the top quality support you deserve, and so please note, resident services will soon relocate from its current tent into a new, more permanent building. It's a big move and construction will take some time, so we will be closed tomorrow. Please check on lost items at the recycle box or use the Nook Stop today while it's available. Yes, yes. That's all from me. I do hope you all enjoy another fine day of luxurious Avalonia living. All right. So I do want to work on clearing out more trees at the back part of the island and maybe putting down some places where I think our houses should go. Let's check and see what mail we got. Nook Inc. Dear Sorsha, I'm pleased to see residents taking part in group stretching. Yes, yes. I hope you find them invigorating and fun. Please accept a small gift as a thank you for helping us build momentum. Oh, that's really nice. Luna, dear dreamer, I am certain many memories of your island are dear to you. What if you could share those memories in the form of a pleasant dream? You can, and it's as easy as falling asleep in your bed. Jolly Red, congratulations. Sorsha, on behalf of all of us here at Jolly Red's Treasure Trawler, I'd like to thank you for your wise and, if I may add, final purchase of a wild painting left half. No refunds. Red, owner and president. An NKK song, which we can add to our stereo inside our house. And we wish to express our gratitude for your continued use of the Nook Stop. The item you claimed is attached to this message. Thank you. I think I might have ordered shorts. I am not sure. Let's go ahead and go inside, see what we've ordered. Okay, we're gonna unpack all these presents in boxes. So while we're at it today, we should go ahead and finish finding the rest of our rocks and putting fencing up around them. Coral Nook Inc. Aloha shirt. Yes, that was nice. Okay, and I think I still have my white culottes on and the Nook Inc. leotard. Oh, that's cute. I think we'll wear that today. And we'll take our shoes off and run around the island barefoot. And then we'll also put our little leaf away as well, so that we can fill up our storage, because we need to get that filled up to capacity. And possibly, maybe we can change our hairstyle today. I'm not sure. Do we have our mirror set up in here? Yes, we do. All right, let's check our mirror. Let's change up our look. We're gonna change it up, and we'll switch out of pigtails possibly. We could go for the longer hair. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, we'll leave that as is, just to make things a little bit different. We'll check our Nook miles. We got good things in store. I'll reward you with miles based on the number of items you have in storage. We are up to 51 of 50, and that gives us another 1,000 miles. Fantastic. Today we need to hit some rocks, chop some wood, dive for sea creatures, say hi to everybody, and actually chop down a tree. And I am anxious to figure out what tree in my orchard I accidentally chopped down yesterday. So we'll register KK song. What's that sound like? All right, we'll turn that volume back down and leave that playing just again for something a little bit different. And I would like to check on, well, here's Broccolo. Let's say hi to Broccolo. Good morning, Broccolo. Hey, a pipsqueak, you good? I want to chat. This weather really gets the muscles glistening, pipsqueak. I do want to go ahead and get, okay, so we've got our oranges, our apples, our peaches, our cherries, and thank goodness what we chopped down was actually an apple, a pear tree. So that's good, because we can just plant those again. We do not want to accidentally chop those guys down. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll spread out each one of these and plant them some more, so that we'll take these 3 fruits, we'll take 2 of them and plant it so we have 3 total of each peach tree, pear tree, apple tree. So let's go ahead and get these pears right now, and we can go ahead and plant all of these. All right, there's one. And we'll space them a space apart each to give them plenty of room to grow, and so that we are not accidentally stunting them. Okay, here's our oranges. And while I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and add the orange sign that I started making to double mark that this is my orchard. And I do need to finish making the pears and the other designs today. So this is oranges. We'll plant one. Hi, Patty. Good morning. We'll plant one there. Okay. This is our cherries. So let's go ahead and put on the ground the cherry pattern that we made. Display on ground. Awesome. And then coming one over. Nope, that's not in the right spot. Hey Merlin, could you do me a favor and take my phone and go tell him he is welcome to come visit here Please, quick. Right here, reach under.
Okay.
Answer it and take it in the other room for me, please. Awesome. And here's another cherry. And then let's put the apple down here. Okay. We'll shake down these apple trees. Will you please, when he arrives, answer the door and take him that package, that green package right on the end of the black table? Yes, thank you. There he is. Will you go out there? It's too hot. You might need some shoes on. Okay. Oh, it's time to transition. Okay. And if you are in the chat and lurking, please feel free to say hi. This is our apples. And we'll scooch over. It's going to look really nice when they are all planted. And our peach tree. We do not have our design for that set up. So let's go ahead and do that really quick so that we know that these are going to be the peaches. Nope, that's too far ahead. We're going to come back one. And peach, plant one. And plant another. And then I am going to go ahead and shake down these pears because I want to move the other trees in this area somewhere else. So we'll eat that. And we'll eat this one. And now we can dig up the whole tree. And that's what I should have done yesterday instead of chopping down my pear tree, but I didn't. That's okay. Okay, so now we have, let's move this one as well. We'll eat this. And now we can move this one. And I think it'll be really obvious going forward that this is our orchard. So since we're sitting down, let's go ahead and try changing the design on the cherries. This is the cherry design, so we'll change it and then we can see what it looks like right there on the ground. Okay, so we wanted to make this 2. Yeah, you know what? That does look better. Okay, what if we made it 4? Does that just look silly? So we still need, this one needs to be the bamboo tree. So we'll have to come back to this later. I will need to find a design online to try to, a pattern rather, to change that. Okay, so let's make a pear. Okay. You know what? I think in order to make life a little bit simpler, no, you know what? Never mind. We'll go with the, it should be this color for the pear, I would think. But I don't know if that will actually show up against this green. I don't know. Let's try. And again, we'll put it on the ground and see. How it looks. All right, pear tree. P E A R T R E E. All right. Let's see how this looks on the ground. I'm not sure, given the green, that it shows up very well. Uh-oh. This was the pear tree. Okay, I lost track of which was which. Okay, so this is the pear trees. So display on ground. And then this should be the peach tree. And let's copy this to here. And now it should be super easy to just change this to pink. Although it does not look like we have our correct palette. Oh no, that's not what we want. Okay, so let's change the color. We want it to be pink, and it's a soft pink. So, oh, yeah. And just like that, it's done, actually. So interesting. Okay, and now we want to delete this back and change this to peach. That was a nice little shortcut. P-E-A-C-H, peach tree. Done. And now we can place this right here on the ground. And if nothing else, we'll know that this whole area is our orchard. So another thing we can go ahead and do to make it really obvious to ourselves is let's build a different fence, actually, because I know we need to use 2 different fences in order to get that customization. Hi, Cherry. Hey, what's up? What? Rocking the day along? I stopped for a chat. Oh, hey, big news. I have officially moved on from tent life. I got a house. What? I mean, tents are cool and all, but I can fit way more stuff in a house. Plus, now it finally feels like I actually live here instead of just roughing it. Very nice. Okay, so now we're gonna craft that other fence if we have the stuff for it, the supplies. And that's why we're stocking up on all of our trees. Yes, here we are. Okay. I think if we make 20, that should be enough for the whole orchard. Although, you know what? Let's just start with 10 for now. Oh, wait, I just made 100, not just 10, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I made 100. Oh, goodness. I will thank you for being patient with my wonky brain today. I will say being dizzy earlier today took a lot out of me. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start this right over here. I wonder if we can customize this, actually. I would like to see if we can customize it. Oh, look at Cherry looking at the bugs. How cool. Can we customize this? Nope, we cannot. Oh, we can't. Of course we can't, because we don't have the customization skill unlocked yet. Hi, Patty. How's my bestie? How now? I want to chat. So be totes honest. This is the time of day when I get the sleepiest. Okay, so that would have been our 3. And I'm guessing she said to be totes honest, not so be totes honest. I really like how the Peppy Villagers call us bestie right from the start. Okay, so let's go put up this fence around our orchard just so that I have that visual reminder that this is not to be chopped down. Okay. I don't know if I need to go this extra space out, but I'm going to just in case. to give the trees plenty of room to grow. And when we can, we will change this fencing for the farming fence, I think. Nope, that's too far back. Here we go. And we do need to buy some turnips this Sunday. Oh, it's transition time. If we buy enough turnips from Daisy May on Sunday, she will send us some bamboo starts. And that will be good. Let's go around back here and connect these two pieces of fence. Okay. Nope. There we go. Okay. So this does not actually give us enough, I don't think, for the bamboo. So we will want to move these back by one, because we will get that bamboo. It's just a matter of time. There we go. And it looks like we can get the fencing super close to the to that other tree. That's good to know. And we're going to want to move these back as well. Because I like things symmetrical. It just is very satisfying and happy for my brain. And we'll fix that corner in a little bit. And we do want to run to the museum. Oh no, it's still not quite even. We want that to be here, right? Because this is where the holes will go. Yeah, so we want that there. Okay. No, that's not what I want. I want it right here. And then I want to come back here. And I think I hear a balloon. And now we will not be accidentally chopping down our fruit trees again. Uh-oh. That's my son Merlin talking, saying what? He heard me say uh-oh. Okay. So no more accidentally chopped down trees. I hear the balloon. Oh, is this a money balloon? That would be nice. And my pockets are full. Let's swap it just in case it's a recipe or money and we can put them away. So we can swap the garbage bin. We need to put this next to we need to empty out our pockets really. Moccasin boots. Let's go ahead and put those on. Those are cute. And then we can, boy, I do miss having that storage bin outside. Let's go ahead and put, Samson, are you thinking? He is. You see this bubble? That means he's thinking about something. And if he's thinking about moving away, we're going to have to tell him no. Ah, this is weird. I take one look at you and all my shrubs just vanish. Thanks, Sorsha. Oh, that's nice. Okay. We do need to go find and see who Caroline is, because I don't remember who she is. Let's swap this for maybe some fencing. I do want to do something with these fruits as well. I think I want to put them in storage I want to put the fencing in storage. The party garland I want to put in the wall. And we have this to donate. So let's go ahead and drop this log fencing. We'll come back for it and we'll go ahead and run over. Oh, look, we've got one of our money trees. So we can chop this guy down. No, we cannot because I am missing that axe. Okay. Let's go ahead and put on our wetsuit to, again, create some space in our inventory. We'll come over here to our handy dandy, excuse me, Samson, our crafting table, make that axe. Let's craft. Okay, so first we need a flimsy axe using tree branches and a rock. And now we're gonna make the absolute top of the line axe. Let's do it. And we can chop down that money tree. And we do want to chop down the money tree because once it's given you that initial bounty, then it won't give you any more. And I like to plant my money trees in the same spot. So while I'm chopping this one right here, when I find my money spot, excellent. That puts us at 57,000. What is our current amount? We've got 21,580. That's good. And we also got something else, DIY tools. If your tools break, just make more. And we have now officially broken 50 of our tools. And that gives us 500 miles. Okay, we're gonna leave stuff on the ground until we've managed to go and turn stuff in at the museum. We'll put our axe away. And I do still want to gift the villagers I can give stuff to and find out who Caroline is. Woohoo! Oh dear, pardon me. Why, hello, Sorsha. Welcome to the Avalonia Museum. How may I be of service? I would like to assess some fossils. What would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter. We got this one and we got this one. And then we'll donate that piece of art too. More than one I see. Let us take a closer look, shall we? Ooh, woohoo! These are rare fossils, each and every one. We will donate. Awesome. The cultural development of Avalonia is a worthy endeavor indeed. In the meantime, I shall return these to you, but think on what I've said. The museum awaits. Let's make a donation, Blathers. We would like to donate both. Oh, it's an ammonite, nice. And a Megacero skull, and then the wild painting left half. And if I'm remembering the story progression right, Blathers possibly tomorrow will ask us to go look for Brewster. We will gladly take these off your hands. Ah, no need to pull them out. I'll handle the rest from here. I'm fine. Okay, so just to show you really quick, we'll go into our art section and I'll show you where we would have the wild painting. And here it is. And if we click on it, it says wild painting left half, donated by Sorsha on July 9th, 2026. Folding screen of Fujin and Rajan. And we don't have the second half of the painting. That's why it says 2, but we only have 1. I am afraid I'm going to completely mess up these names. Tao Araya, so Tatsu, 17th century, gold leaf and ink on paper. This folding screen shows dynamic brushwork of Fujin and Rajan on a gold leaf background. It is thought to be the masterpiece of Ta Araya, so Tatsu, an early Edo period artist. The simplification of the subjects is a style that was carried on by Ogata Korin. It's a style still in use today in the Rinpa school of Japanese painting. Interesting. And I'm going to record that just so later I can look up those names, because I haven't heard of those names before. And let's take off our our wetsuit and get a picture for today's thumbnail. I think that'll look really nice. And we have reactions. So that'll be today's thumbnail. It's a little bit silly, but there we go. And it's transition time. Okay. To your health. Okay. Now we've made our donation. We do want to go sell. I also have several items I want to go ahead and put out to decorate the island. And then I think we'll head on to the back of the island to start clearing out more trees. Well, first we will say hi to Caroline. Oh, and here's, we do need to, I bet you this is a new rock. We do also need to go over to resident services and get our Nook miles for the day. We'll close that off. And we'll go ahead and hit this rock. Maybe it'll be a money rock. And we can deposit some, no, it's not our money rock. Fingers crossed we get a gold nugget. Nope. Too bad. We did get our Nook Plus miles. I believe it was Nook Plus miles for hitting the rock. Yes. So that's another 200. Wonderful. Okay. Let's finish picking these up. And is this the house? I think it is. Caroline? Caroline's house. Let's see, what does Caroline look like? I believe she'll be a normal villager. Is she a squirrel? She is a squirrel. She's a very bright orange and yellow squirrel with really pretty eyes. Hey neighbor, I'm new here. My name's Caroline and you're Sorsha. Nice to meet you. Sorry my home's such a mess. I haven't finished unpacking. I hope to have you over again once I've had a chance to tidy my place up and settle in. Hula. As in a hula dance? Interesting. I'll say goodbye to you. It's good to meet you. She's very bright, brightly colored. Oh, and let's see if we can get a DIY recipe here. Broccolo is inside the house doing a DIY? Yes. And I don't know if you'll have noticed this, but he took the furniture that we created, the pair bed and the pair wardrobe, and they are part of this house design decor. Hey, sorry about the mess, but I ain't got time to clean today. What are you doing? I'm making me some stacked fish containers. One of the bugs in the floor whispered the DIY instructions in my ear while I was sleeping last night, so I gotta build it before I forget what it even is. Check it out, plans for some stacked fish containers. I can teach you if you want. Oh look, and his eyes are yellow. Interesting. Yeah, teach me. Leave it to me. I got it all scribbled down right here, so just read this. Oh man, your pockets are too full of stuff. Come back later and I'll set you up. Oh, we do need to go find, go add stuff to storage after we sell. Let's sell first. And the store is down here. What's the hot item of the day? A pot. Okay. Let's see what they have for sale today. Anything good we could gift to our villagers? Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome to Nook's Cranny. Hi, guys. Sorsha, welcome. What do you need today? I would like to sell. Of course. What exactly are you offering? We would like to sell... We could sell the hardwood tree just to get it out of our inventory. don't really particularly like the log fencing, so I'm going to go ahead and sell that. And we can sell the shell. We're not going to use Luna's bed, although I'll keep it for now so I can show it to you. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Look at all the fine things you've brought in today. Allow me just a moment to run the numbers. And done. I can buy these for you for a total of 2,004 bells sold. I think Cherry would like this throwback Gothic mirror, so let's get that for her. I'll buy it. And let's see how much this clothesline is. Maybe we can give this to Samson. So we'll buy that as well. And then I don't know if I can give Patty a gift yet today. Let's see how much the sewing machine is. Seems like you're interested in an old sewing machine. Those are in limited supply, so act fast if you're serious. Let's see. That's 2,200 bells. Yes, we'll give that to Patty if she is accepting gifts. And just in case we don't have any wrapping paper in front of our house, because I think I dropped it before, let's go ahead and see. Okay, so really quick, red cosmos, red lily, red windflower, white cosmos, white windflower, white lily. I don't think we've gotten any white cosmos, so let's go ahead and buy 5 of those as well. Oh, we can't. Our pockets are full. Because we sold stuff. How about we wear our Nook suit again? Let's put our axe where it goes. Okay. And I do want to stick all this other stuff into storage and maybe plant these trees. Okay. Yeah. So let's get our wrapping paper really quick. It's red today, not the best. We would like 5, please. We've gotten DIY for beginners, test your DIY skills, wildest dreams, DIY. I think we have all of those. Okay. Thank you guys. Okay, let's run back over towards our house, and if we see anybody on the way that we can give a gift to, we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, it does look like we planted some white cosmos. We've got, but we had not planted some white lilies. So did I get those? I don't think so. We will need to go back and get that. Okay, for Cherry, we want the Gothic mirror. Yeah. Let's see who we come across first, Patty or Cherry. Here's Samson, but we didn't buy anything for Samson yet. Okay, this is outside of Samson's home. Sahara is here. We don't have any room right now. Let's go ahead and put down some of these bugs to sell later. Okay. I'm going to come over here and put this wasp down. All right. This is from our money tree. We can take that and put that in storage as well. And our fencing we'll put in storage. Let's go. I will not be buying from you today, so Sahara. Okay. And actually we can chop down any pear trees that we see and gather their wood, because we don't need those as part of our 22 down here on the ground. And we know this one is a pear tree, so I'll go ahead and chop it while I'm here thinking about it. And that will potentially give us another stump. And I see a DIY recipe, so let's grab that as well. Let's see what we've gotten. Open. To my faraway reader, would you believe an amazing DIY recipe simply popped into my mind as I was enjoying a cup of tea? Now I find myself compelled to share this recipe with others. Please bring this recipe to life. A bamboo shelf. We don't have that yet. Of course, we don't have any bamboo to make it with. That's okay. We will get it. And it's transition time. So let's bounce. I hear a balloon. Here's a green balloon. This might be a seasonal recipe. Although, I wonder if we can get this one in the water, because we do still need to do that. Yes. Okay. Now that gives us our Nook Mile achievement. Lost treasure. Oh my. You popped a balloon with a skillful shot, but the attached prize fell into the water. Maybe some Nook Miles will help you recover from that sunken feeling. And that gave us 500 more miles. Excellent. Okay, I think our goal was 20,000 rather, miles, so that we can chop this one down too. So that we could get cliffscape, terracotta pathing, and waterscaping tools when we do upgrade to our 3 stars. Oh, and here's Patty. We're gonna drop it and we'll wrap. We want to give Patty this old sewing machine. So let's wrap that for her. And then let's see if we can give it to her. I don't know that we can. Oh, come on. She's sitting down, so we can't. But I find that if you run at your villager like that, they'll stand up. Wow, Sorsha, we're seeing a lot of one another today. Let's talk. Okay, so lately I've been craving tomato salad nonstop. The best part about it, it looks as good as it tastes. Its silhouette is a thing of gastronomic beauty. Oh my gosh, what would be more epic than a red carpet look inspired by a gorgeous gourmet meal? Nothing. Drat. So we cannot give her, and our pockets are still full because I need to go and put stuff in storage. Do I have a softwood pile? I do. Okay. So Patty's house is back in the back. That's okay. Let's go ahead and put her present by her house. Oh, and here's Cherry. So we wanted to give Cherry the Gothic mirror. Here we go. It's this one. Cherry. Didn't I just see you over there? What? You don't have a twin, do you? This is for you, Cherry. Seriously, you rock. What do you got? Here you go. I mean, she's wearing a goth shirt, so it makes sense that she would like the throwback Gothic mirror. This is so awesome. What's in there? Whoa, whoa, whoa. A throwback Gothic mirror. Wow, thanks, Sorsha. So cool. I'm going to need to clean up a little before I show this off. It'll look so, so, so rad. What? Surprise gift exchange. Here, take a football. And we'll put that in here in the playground as well. Just because that's the vibe we're going for. Football, place item. There we go. And we got some more Nook Miles. For true friends. Oh, wow. That must have elevated our friendship with her. It's good news for Nook Inc. when island residents get along. Good relationships are a cornerstone of island development. And that's great because we want to get our friendships leveled up to the point where they give us their framed photograph. Okay. There's so much to do today. I don't have anything to donate to the museum. I do want to go put this over by Cherry's house, and I think probably the rest we can put in storage. All right. Which one is Cherry's house? Nope, Patty's house. I'm guessing this one is Patty's house. Yep, so we'll go ahead and drop her present right here. And then hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to give her a gift. And let's go put the garbage bin next to our, do we have room? Yes, we do have room. So let's actually hit this rock while we're thinking about it. And we're right here. Oh, we already hit this rock. Okay. I guess we left that stone there as a marker. So actually, I'm gonna grab one and drop it just so that I know I've done this one already today. And we'll try to make that the clue. The rest of the stuff we'll put in storage. I need to be thinking about what to give to Samson. You know what? Actually, I'll go ahead and give him the modeling clay that we made earlier. Because that'll look nice on the table inside his house. So we'll wrap that. And then go say hi to him and give him that. Sahara sells wallpapers and rugs. But I am trying to save up my money to pay off that first house loan. Yeah, we meet again, Pipsqueak. Here's a gift, Samson. Huh, what do you got, Pipsqueak? Here's your present. It's modeling clay, Samson. I gotta open it now, I can't wait. Wow, it's some modeling clay. Oh, look at his eyes. That's cute. You crushed it. I absolutely love this sort of stuff. I can't wait to show this off. I was also looking for an excuse to move my stuff around, so this really is perfect, Pipsqueak. Time to flex my gratitude muscles. I want you to have a ball. And we'll go ahead and put that over by the football. Okay, and then, oh, this is new. Do we have room? Yes, we have room. Okay. Excuse me, Sahara. Yes, this is new. We can donate this. I found the cicada shell. I'm glad the little guy came out of it. All right. And did that give us $5 or cicada memories? So we get a special Nook Mile achievement for this. Cicada shells in the summer. They're not really all that useful, but collecting them does help summer memories that will last a lifetime. And that gives us 1,000. Excellent. Okay. So let's put the garbage bin, before we forget, we'll put the garbage bin right here. Place. It's very red. And that way, any future fake artwork that we get from red, we can throw away. But we do need to buy one because we will also get Nook Mile achievements for that. Okay, so this is going to go in storage. Can we put, I'm not sure if we can put all of this in storage or if our storage is full. I actually think I want to sell that. Clothesline pole, that's what we were going to give to Samson. Let's put that outside of his house. We'll hold on to this fencing just in case. Okay, so party garland, can we hang that on the wall? Okay, let's do it this way. We'll go up on the wall right here. Party garland, there it is. And we'll put it down here just so it's easier to see. And oh, you know what? We don't have a bed really. So let's go ahead and put Luna's bed down here. There we go. Turn that around. And we can take away the hay bale and move our lamp a little bit closer. And we'll put this potted plant on top of it. Okay. We'll put the wrapping paper in storage. The iron nuggets go in storage. The ball we'll put on the playground. We'll put the fruit away. We'll sell this, so that can just stay right there. Clothesline pole and tin bucket. How about we put both of these outside of Samson's house? Okay. And then we do need to do the nook stop, and then we need to start clearing the trees at the back of the island. Okay. Clothesline pole. Push. Push to the back. Tin bucket. Place item. Okay. There we go. I guess that could make sense, but the washing, big old-fashioned wash tub would make a bit more sense there, but that's all right. We're gonna sell this. We're gonna put this ball over by the playground. And don't think we've hit this rock yet. Oh, this is our money rock. Very good. It's transition time. Still going. Aw. We did not get our extra 8,000 bells today. Drat. And I'll leave this 200 bells right here. Yep. I'll leave that there so I'll know that I've already gotten that rock for the day. Let's put this ball next to Mama Bear. It's a basketball. There you go, Mama Bear. You can play with that. What happens if we do that to the football? Does it bounce weird? It doesn't do anything. Interesting. Okay. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. I would like to chop down this pear tree because we're going to get rid of all the pear trees down here now that we have our orchard. And our orchard will have 3 pear trees in it, and with 3 per harvest of each tree, that'll give us 9 pears each time we harvest it, and I think we'll harvest it once every 3 days. So we can start making money doing that. We do need to still dive for sea creatures and plant some shrubs. Okay, let's go get our Nook miles for the day and see what else is available. Good morning, Tom Nook. Welcome to Nook Stop, a multimedia. It's 6 days in a row, so we get 250 bonus miles. And then what Nook miles? Oh, you can probably hear my cat meowing for food back here. We could get stylish hair colors, a bamboo slots fence, a coral fence. I don't think I necessarily want any of those. Let's see what is in the Nook shopping. Handcart, lawnmower, Nintendo Switch Lite, mesh cap, cute rabbit tee, water shoes, that's nice, a green one, and Aloha. We will take the Aloha. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and use the ABD. We'll put in all the money that we have. Actually, we'll, rather than depositing it and then paying, we'll just pay it directly from our pockets. So we'll pay the full amount that we have available, and this gives us 39, so pretty much 40,000. And if we get working at it, we can probably get all we need from deep sea diving and selling those critters. Okay, and just out of curiosity, what's in here? We got a cardboard box and a cardboard box. We will put those in our inventory. But first, I think we'll put them in our house, maybe? Or maybe we should just pile them up out here. Maybe we should just pile them up out here because we do need a certain number of DIY items And we need a certain number of store-bought items as decor on our island. So actually, it's a little nitpicky, but I would like to turn this. And now we can put this one on it. And then we can turn it back. And it looks a little bit different. It's not so uniform. Okay, so we want to chop down trees. Then we're going to sell this fence, and any rocks we come across we'll sell. And we do need to donate this shell. Is that a long locust? Yeah. We can sell that to Flick when he comes to our island. Okay. Is this a saw stag or something? I am not sure what this is. Let's catch it just in case. I know there's some we haven't gotten yet. Oh, we missed. Okay. Let's chop down these trees on our way over to the museum to donate. Because again, we don't want the pear trees here because we've already got... Oh, they're having a conversation. You can't really see, but Patty and Samson are having a conversation. Let's see what they're saying. Yo, Patty, what's your workout routine like? Yeah, I don't really have a workout routine. How now? Seriously? You don't do anything? Then how do you look so buff? Hey, don't call me buff. Call me trending. It's way different and dress cooler. How now? I don't know what that means. Okay, yeah, you're looking real trending, Patty. How do you do it, Pipsqueak? Oh, but also I reserve the right to change my mind. I can be trending today, but buff tomorrow. Right, so, okay, I get it. Some days you do buff workouts like weightlifting, but you also do trending stuff like foot volley. Is that how you stay Tris fit? Ugh, you are totes clueless. Cute. Okay. And then let's go ahead and chop down this tree, and then we can put a fence up here. No, actually, if we just leave the stump, it'll be fine. Yeah, the stump will keep us from going backwards. And have we already hit this rock today? No, we have not. Okay, so I will, if we drop a stone, yes, we'll leave the stone in place to know that we've already hit this rock. Although it might make more sense to drop clay rather than stone, because a lot of the rocks drop stone. Okay. Yeah, that probably would be smarter to do. Let's go donate this cicada shell, because we do need that. And then I will check our Critterpedia to see if there's anything that we have gotten but we haven't donated. Do have a look around, no rush, take your time. But first, how may I assist you? We're gonna make a donation, Blathers. We would like to donate this guy. Eek, a cicada shell, what a wretched thing. Alas, I'm obliged to ask, would you like to learn more about this specimen? Please tell me. Ah, I see. In that case, ahem. Cicadas, the nerve! Not only are they loud, they leave their cicada shells lying about. When it's time for a cicada nymph to turn into an adult, you see it clings to a tree and sheds its exoskeleton. Then it just leaves the shell of its former self hanging right there. Awful manners, really, and awfully terrifying, too. Any hoot, my sincerest thanks for your donation, and though bugs are the bane of my existence, rest assured the wretched thing will get the best care here. Might I help you with anything else? I'm fine. Jolly good, please enjoy the rest of your visit. So my guess is that he will ask us to go look for Brewster tomorrow. And it might, I don't know if it's tied to just the first piece of art or if it's tied to the resident services getting upgraded. So we do want to shake all of these trees, and we do want to chop them so that we know we've gotten these 22, hopefully 22 down here. And if not, we can always plant more. This beginning music is soft. And while we're at it, we're also looking for any pear trees to chop down. Look at Patty back there. She's just relaxing under the tree, or as my mom would say, go sit under the yum yum tree and think about whatever it is bothering you. Oh good, she moved, and it's transition time. So grab your drink really quick for hydration. And let's bounce. We got Penny on the trampoline. Penny, you gotta move, baby. There, you can sit there. Penny is my daughter's kitty cat. Okay. This tree is very close to the fence. I'm thinking we should go ahead and chop it down because we can always plant more. And that will give us another stump. Pardon me while I wipe my nose. Okay. Oh, nope, we want to leave these where they are so we know we've already chopped this tree. So when you have just the 22 trees on your island, each and every single time you chop a tree like this, or shake the tree rather, it'll drop something. Whether it's a coin or a piece of furniture. Okay. We all need to go make another stone axe because I don't think I have one in my pockets. Oh. What's up, Cherry? Sorsha, I was hoping I'd run into you. Listen, I need a favor. Next to you, Broccolo has been one of my best buds, so I wanted to give him something. But I feel like if I give him a present out of nowhere, it's going to get weird, and that's where you come in. Sure, I'll deliver it. I knew you'd be the one for the job. All you got to do is give this to Broccolo. Thanks. And we will, because I was hoping to get it to him sometime today. You're losing daylight. What? This will be the start of Smile Island. You're Samson, not Broccolo. Okay. Let's see if Broccolo is still working on that recipe so we can get that, and then we can make a stone axe while we're at his home. His home is blue. Here we go. We couldn't get the recipe before because our pockets are full, but we should be able to get it now, right? Yeah, we have room. Okay. Oh, you're back for my top secret recipe, huh? Here you go, a DIY recipe for some stacked fish containers. Don't lose it. Thank you, Broccolo. We'll learn that. If I can make it, then I bet you could do it in no time. Eat it. I guess eat it is his phrase. That's interesting. Hopefully we'll get to increase our friendship enough that we can change that. Sweet, I learned a DIY recipe for some stacked fish containers, and I know we need a single fish container to do that. So we need 3 of those. We're gonna need 15 bamboo pieces to make this. Okay. Broccolo, excuse me. Should I craft something using this workbench? Let's craft our stone axe, please. Flimsy axe first. And now a stone axe. There we go. And then we need to deliver the gift to Broccolo and then go find Cherry and let her know that we have delivered her gift. What's up? Delivery. A delivery for me? There you go. This is from Cherry and it's a present for me. Aw, man, that's cool. I wonder what it is. Let me see. Oh yeah, so cool. It's a tea dress. And his eyes are yellow again from surprise. I've been wanting something like this for a long time. Oh man, should I try it on now? Yes, walk the runway. Let's see. Cool, I'll try it on right now. Okay. You look good. You do. You do, man. Uh-huh. Really? Thanks. Oh, Cherry. She knows me so well. Hey, thanks for the delivery. That was really great of you. Here you go. As a thank you, have a rubber apron. All right. Let's check out the rubber apron. I hear they're super popular. I hope you dig them too. Eat it. Oh, goodness. Okay. And there's the rubber apron. It looks like we're ready for work. And we'll put back on the Nook Ink leotard for now. And we need our stone axe in its spot, please. And thank you very much. Okay. All right. Let's see how Broccolo looks. Can we see him in that shirt? Can't really tell. Oh well. We'll get back to chopping our trees on our island and gathering our supplies. I did want to chop at the back of the island to start clearing the trees. So let's chop down this pear tree really quick and then head back to the back. And here's some summer shells. Good. And we can sell more shells for that. Oh, we do need to go tell Cherry that we gave Broccolo his present. And then we'll head back to the back. Okay, Cherry, where'd you go? Here's Samson. She was near Samson, but I think she might have been on this beach. Nope, I see her. Here she is. Hey, Cherry. Any problems getting that present over to Broccolo? No? Cool. Just out of curiosity, did Broccolo say anything? Yeah, he said. No way. He changed into it right on the spot? Nice. I had to go see how it looks on him. What? And I don't know if you can hear that little chime, but the chime indicates that we just got recognition for Smile Island. And that is right here. Good deeds are their own rewards, but go ahead and have some Nook Miles too for fulfilling requests from other island residents. Yes. There we go. Okay. We do need to do stretching really quick, and then we can head on back. I see a pear tree to chop though. And then we'll head on back to the back to start clearing out those trees. Motion. Next. 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 Begin. It's another great day to stretch. And we're wearing our Nook Ink leotard while we're stretching. I don't know if you can see, Cherry is a little bit behind everyone else, and she's looking around a little bit anxiously to see. Usually on every move, there's somebody that's out of sync. In this case, now it's Broccolo. Over, big windmill. And one more, and now we jump. Okay, so now we're going to chop that pear tree on our way to the back of the island to keep clearing stuff away. And it's transition time. Let's go ahead and check our steps. All right, we're at 6,322 steps. I'm definitely taking things a bit more gently today because of the vertigo attack that I had this morning. It was triggered by a Vine item. I'm part of the Vine program. It was triggered by the Vine item. We'll go ahead and chop these ones down too. And this one, plasma ball. Okay. And I see a pear. Okay, let's chop these down. I was testing out a Vine item. I'm part of the Vine program on Amazon, which means that I can select different things to try out here at home. I do have to pay taxes on it all, so it counts as income. And I was testing a flea spray that had lemongrass in it. And what I did not realize was that strong smell from that item would trigger a vestibular migraine, because in addition to Meniere's, I also have vestibular migraines. So that was not fun at all. It smelled nice, but when I realized it had triggered a vestibular migraine, I went ahead and said goodbye to it. And I don't know if you know this, but lemongrass is actually toxic to cats in any amount. So I do have cats living here, and I would very rarely be able to use it in any case. Actually, what am I doing? We can chop this one down too. Okay. All right. And we do need to go make a new net since that one just broke. Okay. We'll get this clam while we're here. Today is just going to be a very cozy, relaxing long play. We're not in any rush. This is where the house is going to go, and the side yard. And I'm actually trying to figure out, do I want the house right here up against the beach with the yard sticking out to this other side? Or do I want the house here kind of creating a barrier to the yard? That's how I did it on Avalonia 1.0. Yeah, I think that makes a lot more sense, actually. So we want, okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, excuse me, and the stump makes 7. So we can go ahead and put down, what should we put down? How about the Tor, so that it stands out separately? Okay, so 1, and these houses are 4 by 4. So we're gonna want 4 of these. That's 3. And then right here will be number 4. And then we want to turn. Three. 4. And then, yeah, I think this is going to work. So the house will go here. We'll put the yard back here in the back. I mean the fence, rather. Nope. Here we go. Okay. Just for outlining it, we'll go ahead and put this right here. And I think we can't come closer to the house than this, because if we try, I think it'll give us the error message. Nope. Yeah, that's plenty. Okay, so this gives you a sense. The house will be here, and then all of this right here will be the yard. And then we'll probably put some hybrid flowers here. And then, do we have anything furniture-wise we can place? A plasma ball. And that makes a better present, though. Okay. We still need to replace our net. So let's hope this does not drop a wasp on us. Okay, good. So we need 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 1 more, 5. Thank you, tree, that was fast. And then we'll go ahead and chop it down. And I know this one is safe because it's a pear tree, so we'll chop it down. These other ones, I don't know that they will be safe. And I see a fossil up here. So let's go run and get a net really quick. And while we're doing all this, I think, do I have room for a fish? I do not. Okay. What is this? Oh, Cherry went back there. Okay. All right. We need our crafting bench. We need to find the money spot. We're gonna need to sell. Let's craft. We want to craft this. Pockets are too full. Of course they are. Okay. So let's run into the house really quick and drop off all the stuff we want to put in storage. So we'll put the rubber apron in, the wood. We want to fill up our storage completely. We'll save the wasp for Flick. That can make a good present. And rather than selling this, I think I'll hang on to it just for continuing to outline plots of land. And since we're here, let's go ahead and make a net. Let's craft. Not a net. We need a flimsy X? No, we need a net, right? We'll stick this in storage too. Yeah, we need a net. Okay, let's craft. And then we'll go ahead and craft the other net too. I don't know if breaking the net a certain amount of times is what gets you the golden net recipe, but if you're in the chat and you know, please don't spoil me. Oh, and I see I have a chat. Let me check it. Okay. Oh. The problem with glasses on your head, it's easy to pull hair out. Ah, thank you, Jay. I appreciate your comment. Very nice. Thank you. Okay. So we've made our net. We're about to transition. I do feel a little bit of dizziness coming on, so we're going to continue to be absolutely careful. I don't know that you guys have seen a plasma ball. So this is what the plasma ball looks like. And it's nice. If I stick it back in the back and then I turn off my lights, it lights up even better. So there you go. And we'll probably give that away as a gift tomorrow. And it's transition time. Okay. Let's put the wasp away with this other stuff because we're waiting for Flick to come to our island. We can chop this tree down. Place. Hold. And since we're going to be walking around in the back, I think we should go ahead and take our DIY bench with us so that we'll have it. And let's go ahead and put on our swimsuit and we'll replace that spot with the DIY bench so that we'll have it in case we need to make some more and we don't have to run all the way back to our house. Okay. And we do need to sell more seashells and plant more coconut trees, actually. That should give us some Nook miles. And I do want to see if we can get that customizing fences yet, now that we have put down 2 different kinds of fences. I don't know if we have to wait until after we've upgraded resident services to get that though. But let's check. Redeem Nook miles. Bamboo slats, coral fence. It does not look like we can get that recipe quite yet. I could get one of these, but those can wait till later when I have an abundance of Nook miles and I'm not trying to save up. Thank you. Bye, Tom. I forgot to wave goodbye to you. I apologize. Okay. And, oh, here, is this a fossil? It's definitely a rock to hit. No. Okay, fossil, good. I have not been keeping track of how many fossils we found today. But normally it's up to 6. So I hope you were able to see how hitting the rock actually pushed my character back. And we're gonna go ahead and start leaving the clay as a marker because these rocks will drop stone. And so that's not a very good visual tool to tell us that we've already gotten the money is, but here's an agrias butterfly. These guys are fast, but they do make some really great bug model. I caught an agrias butterfly. I wonder if it finds me disagreeable. So I guess it's agrias is how you pronounce it. Okay. So we've got those two rocks. We'll put it over here on our pile. We're still keeping an eye out for the bug, the jewel beetle specifically, that shows up on the stumps. All right, and we're also looking for our money spot back in the back. And it looks like we have not finished hitting all of these trees for wood. But you know what, let's go ahead and get back in the back and continue clearing. I think that should take priority because we'll get the wood from here. And there's a coin. There we go. And then we want to chop these guys all the way down. And we'll just leave the stumps for now. And this is going to be my house. So we can go ahead and lay that out. Now, in the past, I have left a pathway running from behind my house across, but as you can see, I'm not able to move there. So it doesn't matter if I put my house all the way here at the very backety back. So we'll go ahead and lay this out just for visualization's sake. So we got 1, 2. Now the player house is going to be 5 by 4. So they're quite a bit bigger. And one more. And if we'll face this way, then we can get these two placed out. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'll just keep going so that you can see the house. So we'll fill it in. Normally when I've seen content creators on Animal Crossing laying these out, they just do the one angle. But I know several of you have not played before, so I figure we can go ahead and make it a little bit more obvious. So you'll see how big the house will be. And then the rest of this will be the yard where we're actually going to put the rock garden. And we'll need, I think, 11 by 7. So if this is 1, there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's perfect. And that, I think, is going to be enough for us to have our rock garden with the hedges in between, like we did on Avalonia 1.0. And we will, of course, fill this in. Since we're here, let's check and see what this fish might be. Nope, he moved. Let's move around. And now we moved back. Okay. I don't need to be quiet yet. He's just not seeing it. Sometimes I start thinking that means it's a really good fish. There we go. Yay. And it's a carp. Drat. Anyways, we will fill this pond in to give room for our rock garden. And I see that we have this house here. I think the rock garden might come out to here. It'll be up to 7. So if we do 1, actually let's just lay out the pathing. That'll be Good, because then we can continue to visualize it. I'm going to copy this. No, you know what? I'm going to use this middle one because we'll leave this one as it is. Okay, so we can display this on the ground. So we got 1, 2. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, let's just move forward. 3 and 4. And remember, this is for the rock garden. Just to give us a sense, 5 and 6, and 1 more will be 7. And then all the way back this way is going to be the rest of the rock garden. We'll probably put hedging down as a fencing, just like I had on Avalonia 1.0. No, that is not where I wanted you to go. Okay. So, nope. Here we go. Much better. Nope. And that, I think that's all we need for the rock garden area. And I really like having my rock garden set up. Okay, so this will be fenced. We need, coming around here, we're gonna need spacing around the rock so that when we hit it, there's room for the materials to fall. Transition time. And we want to leave an untouched space in the center so that as we break the rocks, then they'll have a place to spawn. But it's not going to work until we've placed designs or furniture or weeds. Here we go. All over the entire island, and that will force the rocks to move into this spot. That's not where I want you to be. Okay. So this right here would be 1 rock, and there are 6 rocks total. And so it would spawn right here in the center of these. And then we want fencing in between here. So that's going to look like and then we would have another set of the transparent hearts all around to represent the empty space. And then right here. So that the materials have plenty of room. And this is what I was worried about. It doesn't look like this is going to be enough room for the first layer of rocks because of the house dimensions. So we might actually have to bring down this cliff some. And so this would be the second layer of rocks. And then we would put the fence right here. And that only gives us 2 of the rock garden. Although there's no reason why we couldn't keep coming this way. I bet you we could. So instead of having a rock garden that goes all the way across here, throughout this whole space. Okay, so we would need to add terracotta when we get it down here. Nope, that's the wrong spot. No, it's not. That's the right spot. Okay. And then one more. Nope, that's not what I want. Okay, let's take all of these down. I think that's fine. Yeah, because I'll stand on these spaces and then the material will come to where I am. And then the terracotta will prevent the rocks from spawning in this spot. And so we'll do all of this again once we've unlocked the terracotta design. So then this would be where our next rock would go. No, that's not where you're supposed to go. Okay, here we go. Oh, I probably need to move the tree stump. Maybe that's interfering. So the good thing about doing this ahead of time is it allows you to see the dimensions and make sure that they're what you want. And so another rock could go right here. And then I could bring over the terracotta once we unlock that. Nope. Oh, I think this. And we would repeat this pattern over on the other side. We'll need to move the fence back one, I think. Hello, tiger butterfly. Okay. How we're doing on time? We're doing great on time. So I'm really happy that we're doing this right here and now, because the past couple of mornings I've been waking up wondering if I was going to be able to fit my house and my rock garden back here. And this way now I can visually see how it's going to look, so I can hopefully stop waking up. Yes, we will need to move the fence back one. Hopefully I can stop waking up and stressing about whether it's going to work or not. So I'm okay with sacrificing this fence if I come and build my house here and it takes this fence away. That's fine with me. I would want hedges because I like the way that they close the gap between the yard and the house. And then take that one down and that closes off. And then here is the rest of the rock area. And then we would have more hedging here, so that when I'm going to need to leave some open spaces. So my guess is, hold on, it's hard to talk and think at the same time. So let me finish laying this out. And then, so everywhere that I'm putting this green paving is where I would most likely put my hedges. And that will give me room to be anchored so that I can hit each one of my rocks. But I'll need to leave the space open, probably this space, so that I can come into each one. And then I know it won't fit to be completely snug against the house. So probably right here going forward will work. We got 1 minute left. Nope. And then it would come over this way. And then it would continue right here. And the water is in the way, but I can keep laying this down. Because this will outline the area where the rocks will go. Nope, I did not mean to do that. I hope you're enjoying the cozy vibe in this particular stream. If you're having a rough day, I hope the stream is bringing you comfort. And here we go. And it's transition time. So yeah, this would be the layout of our rock garden once we've gotten everything, once we've gotten the water terraformed. And really quick, what's our step count? 7,500. So this would be the layout of the rock garden. We'll probably have, this will be terracotted, but not necessarily fenced. This back here will have the fencing on it, and that will be the hedge fencing once we unlock that from leaf. And then this right here, this could be the terracotta path going all the way this way and coming all the way here. And then ideally I wanted a bridge right here. We weren't able to do that. Instead the bridge goes here. But that's all right. And then the other villager's house will be here. And then as we're laying out this path right here, actually I would like to keep going with this because I want to be able to lay out the other villager house over this way to see it, to make sure that there's enough room. So this will be the road going all the way back. Nope. And the road will continue. So it'll be a 3 wide road, theoretically. Right. And that would keep coming this way. Mm-hmm. You can see how fast this is to put down when you've got the 9 squares. Okay, and then the house, the next villager house would be here. And that's 4 by 4. And then we want this way. That's 4. No, that's not what I meant. Okay. And then let's go ahead and move this stump because it's in the way of the house. And then right here. So this would be the other villager house. And while we have our rock garden here along the side of the house, which is a different orientation than we had for Avalonia 1.0, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, that's better. We could set this up to be my crafting station because I do like to have a crafting station and a storage shed right outside of my house. So this area would be good for making into a crafting station. And in the meantime, the road would be, well, we want to see, we should lay down the fencing for the villager's yard. And I think the villager's yard is going to need to be 10 by 7 because I want it big enough to put in a table, the fencing, that's 2, a couch, something fun, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then I think I need to go out one more to connect this way. No, that's too far. Okay. So then we want to come this way, but we got to move the stump because it's in our yard. Okay. No. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then what's over here? This is quite a lot of space. Okay, so up here is where I was thinking of having Sarah Beth's house be. And as much as possible, I would like to leave the terraforming of the rivers alone, not mess with that. Because I did that previously on the Avalonia, and once I did that, I was never really happy with how they looked. And I'm going to gather up these flowers and sell them if I have enough room in my inventory. Okay, we got 3 more minutes. Actually, let's double check for wasps because we don't want to get stung if we don't have to. There we go. So what we could do with the terraforming is bring this cliff out more. We don't have enough room for all of these flowers. Okay, so let's just stick to chopping down trees for now. So we can definitely bring that cliff over to the right, but then I'm not sure what we would do here. Although, you know what? This might be the perfect spot for a farm. Yes, I think that's a good idea. We could put the farm stuff here. Okay, so that being the case, I do want to go buy the hand cart. Oh, Samson's come over here. Hi, Samson. I do want to go buy the hand cart and put it over here so that I have a visual reminder that this is for the farm. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this layout so far. I'm not sure about it continuing down. Okay, welcome to Nook Shopping. We would like to purchase, uh-oh, I only have 200 bells and I need 1,900. So you know what we're gonna go do? We're gonna go deep sea fishing. Okay, and that means we need to empty out our pockets. Okay. All right, we have, let's put this fish over. I think the rest of this, not the 2 fossils, but I think the rest of this can go into storage. And it sounds like my son's getting his lunch ready. He's getting his lunch dinner ready. He's calling it linner. Okay, so that's the cart for when CJ shows up. I'll go ahead and put all this stuff in storage in my house, and then we'll go deep sea diving. So, and then we can get enough money to get that hand cart to put it back where we want to put the farm. And we'll have to get this fencing back out later. I did not mean to put the fencing away because I do want to keep laying out the houses. And our simple DIY workbench. Okay, so let's get the fencing back out. Okay, and now we have room to go deep sea fishing. And we'll go ahead and leave the pockets in our, the fossils in our pockets, because chances are really good we're gonna get some new critters, because I am playing later in the day and it's transition time. Okay. And our steps are currently at 8,600. So that's good. We're making good progress, both on our island and on our steps. Here's one. We definitely want to get the scallop today as well, so that we can get that mermaid recipe. And then we'll run over to the museum and donate fossils and whatever critters we might have gotten that are new. Let's go ahead and head back this way so that we can hopefully have gotten enough, and then we can just climb out of the water right by the museum and turn that in. Tomorrow's gonna also be another relaxing slow play. We'll most likely continue with taking down all the trees that we don't need, especially in the back. It might make more sense to leave the weeds where they are, so that as we do our rock garden, we have less spots that we need to cover in the transparent hearts. I don't know, because I do quite like picking up all the weeds. It's between the sound and the rhythm of it, it's just such a relaxing portion of the game for me. An abalone shell. This is new. I got an abalone. Why do I want a sandwich now? And that, since it was a new critter, oh, no, yes, okay. No, I was hoping it, since it was a new sea critter, it would have unlocked the deep dive miles. No, we need 50 there, and we need 7 more brand new ones that we have not collected before there. So it'll be a while before we get those, but we did get our, I think it was a ×2 Nook Mile. A mussel. It's been working out. If you're in the chat and you're lurking, I do want to say welcome, welcome. So glad to have you here. I hope that this game is keeping you company. Oh, it's a pizza, sea pineapple. Your move, sea pizzas. It's a sea pineapple. I just remember this one is associated with pizza. So that's 2 new items we've gotten from deep sea diving. That's good. We want to fill our pockets because that will give us quite a lot of money towards our house debt. And we definitely want to get that paid off. There's our dock. My guess is that once our resident services has upgraded, then the hotel will start going in, and then we can start doing those decorations. Okay, so we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots. And we'll start heading back towards the museum so that hopefully we can climb right out after we've gotten our 6th one. So that's 6. Jellyfish. We might need to do another round of this in order to get that scallop if we don't get it. Oh, there's a shark. I wonder if it's a suckerfish. But we are after 4. That could be an actual legitimate shark. I do want to try to get that. Okay. Change of plans. We're going to try to get that shark. Okay. Where are you, shark? Right here. It's harder to see the fin from this angle. Oh. Okay, what are you? Oh, it's a sunfish. I think we already got this guy before. No, we hadn't gotten him before. He's new in this go-round. I caught an ocean sunfish. Good thing I'm wearing ocean sunscreen. Okay, we have almost filled our pockets. We've got 3 more spots left. So let's see if we can go and find, because we're, help her, lift her up. My daughter's cat fell off the cat perch. Is her nail stuck? Okay, no, she's good. Set her down. There we go. She's a very young kitten, and sometimes they fall off the perch, but she was still holding on, and Merlin rescued her and grabbed her and set her off. Set her down safely, I should say. This guy's swimming away pretty fast. Can we catch him? Yes, we can catch him. Oh, this one's new too. This is a mantis shrimp. Shrimply amazing. And I think that gives us 2 more slots, yeah. And we need to go ahead and swing back over this way so that we're on the same shore where the museum is. And hopefully we'll find our 2 more sea critters. Ideally, a scallop. So we can get that recipe from Pascal. An abalone. Yep, an abalone. 1 more. Here we go. Then we can go donate everything that we have to donate, assess the fossils, and then zip on over to the store and sell whatever's left. And then we can go buy that hand cart. And Cherry is singing. Good singing concert, Cherry. And that's my son clapping in the background. We are trying to keep him off camera for privacy and safety reasons. Do you have a look around? No rush, take your time. But first, how may I assist you? We're going to assess some fossils. Ooh, what would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter. We're going to assess these 2 fossils, and then we have some stuff to donate. Ooh, more than one I see. Let us take a closer look, shall we? Hoo! These are rare fossils, each and every one, and have not appeared in our collection. I say you have quite the knack for finding valuable fossils. Now I do hope you will consider donating what you found. The cultural development of Avalonia is a worthy endeavor indeed. Yes, we are ready, Blathers. We are ready to donate. We want to make quite a large donation. 4 items, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. Even better. Wait, did I skip the sunfish? I might have. Okay. Let me see if I can make another donation. Oh no, we did get it then. Hoo-hoo, thank you very much, my feathers. Why, it seems you have nothing on your person we can accept at this time. That's okay. We accept donations of bugs, fish, sea creatures, properly assessed fossils, and works of art. If you acquire any of these, please do consider donating them. And it's transition time. I'm going to grab some water really quick. Okay. There we go. And let's go sell, and then we can go back to laying out our neighborhood in the back. I mean, on the East Coast. All right. After we get the hand cart and put that by the farms. Right. I want to sell. Of course, what exactly are you offering? We are offering all of this. And I think that will be enough. And done. I can buy these for you for a total of 9,500 bells. Sold. Now we can go get that hand cart and then go back to the farm and put that away, and just bear with my TV for a second. Sometimes it loses connection very temporarily. And as you see, it's just that quickly it's back. Okay. So we'll go get the hand cart. And hi, Samson. It's in the Nook Shopping catalog. So we won't actually get it today, we'll get it tomorrow. but hopefully we'll remember it goes by the farm area next to my house. And it's yellow, so it'll stand out in the field. Okay. We could also get a lawnmower. Although I think I'd rather have the water shoes. Okay. And we're still looking for a pink or green leaf print wetsuit. Those are not available yet. So we'll just keep the money that we have for now. We're still, we need to pay $40,000 more on our home loan. Hopefully we can do a few more rounds of deep sea fishing. Actually, let's go ahead and do that right now and see if we can come up with the money, but also at the same time get a scallop. Okay, we'll go over to this side here and then come back around to the museum. And that way we're being efficient with our sea critter findings. Come here. There we go. Got an octopus. It can give 4 hugs at once. So I'm definitely feeling more confident about the east side neighborhood layout with what we've already done so far. I'm not feeling quite so confident about down on this, the main level. Oh, this is new. Yes, I got a gazami crab. What a gripping find. Again, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing these things right. So if you're in the chat and you happen to know how to pronounce that, feel free to correct me. I will not mind. Okay. Here's something. Remember, we're looking not only for full pockets to make money, but also a scallop to get that mermaid recipe. Oh, my daughter's cat is trying to fall again. She's being quite reckless today. Okay. I have to keep my eyes on her. Okay, here is another one. I think this is actually my favorite way to make money in the game. There's just something super relaxing about it. And in real life, I would have a hard time snorkeling, or if I had the training, I imagine going underwater with a tank and everything. Another one appeared because I've been in the water before, and a water moccasin swam past me and it brushed alongside my foot. And I had my foot up on the surface as I was trying to move away. And so I know that there's critters in the water, and it's completely fine and not a problem at all to do it in the game. And with the water so blue and the critters, I've looked at several of them up, and the game designers did an amazing job of making the critters look in game the way they look in real life. So this just serves as my scuba diving adventure in my lifetime. All right, here's the netting. We cannot go past the netting, so we'll turn and head over to the museum as we continue to fill our pockets looking for that scallop and anything new and in general to sell. I got a sea urchin, wasn't even urchin for it. All right. What will you be? That's a smaller shadow. It's an eel. A spotted garden eel. Was it unspotted before I saw it? Well, we're making some really good progress. As of tomorrow, resident services will be closed, which means it will reopen the day after, which means we should be able to get our terracotta pathing, which means we can go officially lay out all of the pathways, all the pathways that we want for the houses to get a better sense of how much room we have for our layout. And that will be nice, because right now I'm putting stuff down, but it's not gonna show up. Well, actually, I don't know if I'm right on that. I think, yeah, anywhere that I've put it down, although it will not show up on the map as a path, and the villagers won't follow it because they will follow the official pathway. They will not follow custom design pathing. And so although the custom design pathing does, I totally did not even see what I got. I'll have to go back and look and see what that was. I know I got Nook Miles for something, but I did not. I was too busy focusing on what I'm trying to say, which is the villagers will not follow official pathing or custom designed pathing. And so I will want to put down, oh, good, here's our scallop. I will want to put down official pathing so that my villagers will follow it. And so it will show up on the map. Sure, here you go. Whoa, thanks for your generosity, man. Okay, we have another minute before we transition back to resting and reclining. Since you were cool, I left you something you'll dig, and I put a pearl in there too. While I'm at it, let me lay some truth on you, the deep kind. Feel this. Rocks are the oysters of the land. Consider yourself truthed. Yep, today is a good day. I'm going to have to think about that. I'm not quite sure what he means there. Okay. And I see another one over here. Let's go get this critter. And I'm curious to see, did we get another mermaid recipe? And if so, what was it? Okay, this is a sea slug. It's kind of salty about it. Let's look. We still have 4 more spots. Oh, we did get a mermaid recipe, a mermaid table. Oh, good. Okay. That'll look nice in our home. We can move that and put it where the stereo is. It would be cool if we could put the stereo on top, but I don't believe we can. Okay. So, yep, we're gathering a few shells. We've still got room. We can sell these, and that will go towards our seashell. Be selfish, and it's time to transition. Nook Miles. Okay, and can we make this already? I would like to see, can we make this right now? Oh, this is not the table I was actually thinking of. So this can go not where the stereo is. I'll put it alongside one of my walls. And I have plenty. I could make it right now. Okay. So we'll put this out, place the item. We'll make our sea mermaid table. Let's craft. And then that way you can see it. Oh, and it looks like we can make a mermaid rug as well. All right. And we can make the pochet and the wand. Oh, fantastic. I do want to wear this pochet. When I first started playing the game, I thought that by getting some kind of backpack to wear on my back would give me more room in my inventory, and I was quite disappointed when I saw that was not the case. Okay. All done for now. Do I have room to pick my thing back up? I do. Okay, so let's go on over. You're new. Okay. Yes, I caught a horned dynastid. I'd hate to hear it honk. That schnoz. Schnoz. That's a fun word to say. Okay, let's go sell, but not that guy. We can put our rug down in our house. That'll look nice too. Welcome, welcome. I would like to sell. We are offering, not that, not that. Calories, yes. Sea slug, yes. Mermaid table, no. Sea pineapple, octopus, not the crab. We need to donate the crab. Okay. We are getting 9,520 from that haul, sold. And then we need to run over to the museum. Let's check our steps. We are currently at 9,735, so we only have one more round to finish up. So we sold. We want to donate to the museum. And then we want to go put that stuff away in our home. So we got one more round of bouncing and then one more round of resting and reclining. So about 20 more minutes, 27 more minutes when this is up. Okay, so we'll make a donation. We would like to donate the horned dynastid and the gazami crab. We will gladly take those off your hands. That's all we need. Thank you. And we'll say goodbye to you. And we could do another round, but I'm not sure. I think I want to go back to chopping trees back in the backety back of our island after we put this stuff away in our home. We're going to have a nice haul when Flick comes to visit, but we have not gotten nearly as many fish to sell for CJ. Actually, let's move this closer to the front door. And then we can put the mermaid table here. Nope. Mermaid table. We need to move stuff around so we can get it to turn sideways. And now we can put the plasma ball on him. And then we can move the skeleton back in the back and put the stereo back in the center. Okay, and then now I'll come over here and spin. I hope nobody out there has a spinning disorder the way I do, but just in case, I'll go slow with the spinning. And this is the mermaid table. It's got metallic pink, purple, and blue, and I really do love the set. And we can also put something on top of our dresser. So we've got space for two more things. We'll put this on. And let me show you what it looks like to hold the wand. And it's cute. And I haven't registered any outfits at my wardrobe yet. So we can do that. But in order to do that, we'll need to take off our swimsuit. So we'll take that off. And let's go ahead and grab this off the wall and put that in. Do I have anything else? Ugh, sorry. I don't have anything else to put in my wardrobe. So now we can come around and you can use your closet to edit wand outfits. If you use the Edit Wand Outfits option to create outfits, you can later switch into them using a wand. Using a wand outfit is considered a transformation rather than actually changing your clothes. What you're wearing underneath the transformation will not change. A wooden wardrobe. Should I change? I would like to edit my wand outfit. And I'll go ahead and do what I'm currently wearing. And this will be for stretching. Nope. And I think we have a raincoat, so we can make a rain outfit. Yes, we do. Okay. This could be a fun rain outfit. And we'll make that for a rainy day. And we can always come back later once we get rain boots and a rain hat and update the outfit to include those items. And since we're in summertime, it does tend to rain a lot. The cool thing about doing this is it gets all of these items out of your storage if you're low on storage. I don't want to make that an outfit. I want to wear that right now. So I'm hitting B, cancel, can't. Okay, we'll change that. I want to edit that and I want to put it in storage. Now we're done and I'm going to spin the room. There we go. And now you can see, well, you can't see into the wardrobe. I didn't get it spun all the way around. So we'll get changed and we'll put on that outfit. Okay. And I don't have shoes to wear right now, so I will keep going barefoot for now. Okay. What did we get? Making a change. A closet is a must-have item for a fashion trendsetter. I'll offer Nook miles to anyone who has a closet and changes outfits, thereby increasing the chances of an island fashioned trend catching on. Lovely. Okay, I'm super excited that we have 26,000 miles currently saved up. That's going to help when it comes time to getting the cliffscaping tool, the waterscaping tool, and the terracotta path. So if it were to start raining right now, I could use my wand and switch my outfit into the rainy day outfit. And just like that, I have my raincoat on. And just like that, I'm back in my Boy Scout uniform. Okay. We have 20 seconds on the clock. I'm going to run to the back of the island and let's get back to chopping trees and clearing stuff away. I'm so happy about this, that this gives a much better idea. Do I have my fencing with me? I do. I'm going to want to keep going with this fence just to kind of complete it. We'll transition back to bouncing. And so two of the houses can go here. And then the rest we're going to bring down over here. And so we'll have, let's see. I think we want 10 by 7. So if we come over here and lay the pathing down. Nope, I don't want to wear it. Display on ground. And then that's 2. And then that's 3. And then that's 4. And then that's 5. And then that's 6. And then that's 7. And then that's 8. And then that's 9. And then that's 10. And then that's 11. And then that's 12. And then that's 13. And then that's 14. And then that's 15. And then that's 16. And then that's 17. And then that's 18. And then that's 19. And then that's 20. And then that's 21. And then that's 22. And then that's 23. And then that's 24. And then that's 25. And then that's 26. And then that's 27. And then that's 28. And then that's 29. And then that's 30. And then that's 31. And then that's 32. And then that's 33. And then that's 34. And then that's 35. And then that's 36. And then that's 37. And then that's 38. And then that's 39. And then that's 40. And then that's 41. And then that's 42. And then that's 43. And then that's 44. And then that's 45. And then that's 46. And then that's 47. And then that's 48. And then that's 49. And then that's 50. And then that's 51. And then that's 52. And then that's 53. And then that's 54. And then that's 55. And then that's 56. And then that's 57. And then that's 58. And then that's 59. And then that's 60. And then that's 61. And then that's 62. And then that's 63. And then that's 3 and 4. 5 and 6. 7 and 8. 9 and 10. And then we want 7 going this way. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. 5 and 6. And one more. 7. And then we'll put one more to indicate that we're coming this way. So this would be the house. The house will be here. And these are 4 by 4. And that gives us that spacing. And then everything else to the side will be the yard. And then this will still be the fence. And then we want out by 3 for the road. So then my question is, where does this fit compared to resident services? Is resident services going to make it so that we can't? Nope, I did not want to sit. This is still the road. And oh, there is plenty of room. Okay, I am so reassured right now. Okay, so let's just go ahead and put this right here, because we should have stayed on the middle of the road. And this will let us visually see this is where the road is going to start. Okay, so then tomorrow, when we unlock, not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, we'll unlock terracotta pathing, and we'll have this road that goes all the way back to here and then over to here. And doing a diagonal bridge is always kind of strange. So I was going to take this bridge down and do a suspension bridge in its place. Oh, look at that. Huh. I think this might be letting me get closer. Yeah. This has let me get closer than I was able to go previously. The suspension bridge, I don't think I was able to come right up to here. Interesting. All right. So this will be the road coming this way. This is the yard. This is the road this way. Coming all the way over here. And then it has this much space between the road and resident services. So we could put trees around or flowers around or something. So that's good. That's good to know. And then of course we will need to move the rock, and we'll probably move this pond. Oh, look at you both fishing right here. We'll probably move that pond. And I do want to lay all that out before we start moving houses, because I want to see if we can get all 10 villagers back here. Because if not, I need to be thinking about where else I want to put the villager homes. Here's another rock. Let's go ahead and collect this material. All right. Well, actually, let's do it this way. We'll build our fence to give us our anchor. And that should be enough right here to hit our rock and stay safe. Yeah. And then of course we will destroy this rock once we've placed enough pathing on the ground. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Build fence. We're going to leave that here. And we're going to take up all except for this clay nugget so that we're marking that we've done this one for the day. And then we have all of these trees to take down. Is that a bug? I think that's a bug. What are you? Oh, you're a dynastid. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna shake these trees and then cut them down. And that'll get us a bit closer to limiting our trees to just the 22 that we want, which will make doing our daily chores a lot easier. We've got 2 minutes left. All right, let's see how many of these trees we can clear in the 2 minutes, the 12 minutes remaining for our stream today. And we can go ahead and pick up this coin and this wood because we're not needing to mark that we've already chopped these trees because they're stumps now. And this is the area where I was thinking about putting Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters when we unlock them. And I believe Nook's Cranny is 5 by 7 because this right here is the secret beach. And so I suspect this is enough room. So if we do 1 and 2, three and, nope, 4. Is this going to be too wide? Are we going to need to change the cliff? No, this would be okay, I think. So that's 7 by 5 for Nook's Cranny, and then the Able Sisters, I believe, is just a 4 by 4. So 1, 2, 3. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then Able Sisters, there's not enough room here. We will need to make room on this cliff. So I was considering whether I should leave this cliff the way it is and maybe make this like a little honeymoon area for Lily and Jeremiah so that they're kind of off in their own little space. But if I can, I really want them at the bottom of the neighborhood so that their house ends up on the beach. And then we can set up a little wedding area on the beach for them again. Oh, transition time. All right, this is our final rest, recline, and recover. So let's keep going. Let's get this done. It's good to know that we need more room for the Able sisters, but that it is enough room for Nook's Cranny. We need to pick up these weeds before we chop down this tree or shake it, because we don't want to lose stuff. And if you have a bunch of weeds next to a tree and then you shake the tree, the wasp goes wonky and then it's easier to get stung that way. We don't want that. Okay. So initially on Avalonia 1.0, I had that's not what I meant to do. I had the shops in a sunken area, which would mean I would need to, if I wanted to copy that here on this island, hold on. If I wanted to copy that here on this island, then I would need to terraform all of these cliffs. And take down the ones where the shops will go, and then come out a little ways and leave enough room for basically a road, and then build up the cliffs all around it. But, oh, there goes our axe. Okay, but did I still have my... Yes, I do. So see, this is why I brought it with me, so I can go ahead and right here, right now, make another axe. It should access what I've saved up in my inventory. It has, so I can go ahead and make both versions of the axe really quickly and easily. I just love being efficient. Okay, all done. Okay, and now we can go back to chopping this tree. We're at 7 minutes still, and this will clear away this floor, this area's trees. We do still need to dig up all the flowers and sell those. Okay, let's go ahead and gather up all the wood. The paper white is worth, I want to say, maybe 2,000, maybe 1,000. So a nice chunk of money. We'll go ahead and gather him to take to flip. So I don't know that this cliff up top would have room for 2 houses to make a honeymoon area. So that's more like a last resort. Because I would very much rather have Lily and Jeremiah, when I get them, be at the end of the neighborhood. Similar to how I had them on Avalonia 1.0. And initially, when I was making Avalonia 1.0, I did want to get an island that had its Secrets Pirates Beach closer to the center. And so initially I was disappointed that that one was so close to the west coast edge, because I couldn't really tuck Nook's Cranny and the Able sisters in with cliffs all around. So I'm not sure yet. One option would be to, after we dig out this cliffing, to create enough room for Able sisters, which I'll go ahead and set down a few tiles. We would need here At the very minimum, we would need where I'm putting these paving stones dug out. Okay, that's actually the wrong one, but that's okay for now. So Able Sisters would go right here, and then I could potentially put a ramp down right here leading down to the secret beach, which that could be cute. And then leave the rest as it is. Oh, that's a mosquito. Have I gotten the mosquito before? I have not. This mosquito's new. I caught a mosquito. It's itching for a fight. Excellent. Okay. So I've got a farm area mapped out on the map, kind of, sort of, where I'm going to put the handcart over at the top where the neighborhood starts and my house starts. This is all too thin. Houses cannot go here. Maybe houses could go back here, but I don't think so. I think it would be too close to the river. I have a farm idea. I have a tree orchard idea. I have, not just for the fruit trees, but also for the cedar and the hardwood trees. And that's going to be behind the flower area, which is next to resident services. I do still want to have an area of a playground set up in that place because that will double as our seasonal decorating area as well. And when it's time, our snowman building area. So I'm still needing a place for the museum, and I thought it would be really nice to have a double incline museum entrance. I've seen other people do that. It looks super fancy, but I do want the vibe of this island to be more meadowcore, more fairycore, as the Animal Crossing community calls it. And core just means like theme, so fairy theme, meadow theme. And with meadow theme, you want a lot of flowers. And of course, I would have my pink hyacinths, my green mums there. Oh, here's a piece of furniture, a macrame tapestry that can go on our wall. Okay, what do I have in my pockets? I can drop the windflowers. I don't need these. I can come back and pick those up later. Oh. Okay, so the wasp will replace sticks maybe? Because the wasp is worth quite a lot of money. So how about clay? We'll replace the clay. I think I already shook these. I think that's why they have sticks in front of them. Okay. We've got 1 minute left. Let's go ahead and chop all these trees. That's a big fish in the river. I wonder what that is. I think that's new. Let's see if we can get that one before it's time to say goodbye to our game for the day. Okay. Is this new? It's a black bass. We already caught a black bass before. That's okay. We can drop some weeds. Swap. And there goes our fishing pole. So we can go ahead and pick up some wood while we get our final 12 seconds off the clock. Clean up this area for tomorrow's Sorsha to not have quite so much to deal with. 4 seconds, 2 seconds, and we're done. That's it for our game for today. So I will wave goodbye to you. Mwah. I will see